Hello and welcome. Welcome back to another edition of WeeSing Rewatching Again. We are almost through the entire series. This is one of the last ones left to do, and there's still a few more, but this is one I've never ever seen before. I never remember it. It's one of the later ones. WeeSing Under the Sea. And what better time to take a look at it than in the middle of summer? WeeSing Under the Sea came out in 1994, so it is one of the later productions towards the end of the entire franchise. I don't know why I ended up missing this one for some reason, or I might have watched it and just don't remember it. From the cover alone, this looks like this would be a very memorable one if I did watch it. If you are familiar with our WeeSing series, you already know the drill. If you don't remember, here's a recap. WeeSing is a series of videos, books, music CDs, and now apps, as I just learned, that have been around for over 40 years. Unexpectedly positively, the company and website are still active, which is amazing on its own, and you can still purchase all of their products on various platforms. Similarly to Tales and Tunes, the series is based on learning through music for children's ages 0 to 8. According to the website, the creators, Pam Biel and Susan Nipp, created the first songbook in 1977 because they were passionate about enriching the lives of children through music and the performing arts. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive under the sea and see what sea creatures we're going to find abundant. Ooh, the seashore. It's a great opening shot. Oh wait, I love how they're getting creative with the title. That's different font from what was used before. And I love, wow, it's like Seafoam. They're already upping the production game. I believe this is our main character. Don't know what his name is yet, but we'll find out soon. Oh, she's probably dead now. Is this our first song?
Under the sea, there are creatures that I'd like to know.
It doesn't really have much rhythm to it. Here it is. This is our normal WeeSing musical vibes. Oh, that's a pretty shell. It doesn't look like it's a real shell though. I feel like they probably painted it for production.
Leaping litter bugs, Devin.
Leaping litter bugs?
Why do people throw
Wow.
their garbage on the beach, Granny?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because they're lazy.
Truth.
Now, let me
I
see
agree,
those
Granny.
shells you found.
Those are really pretty
I'll be
ones.
a sea squirt and scallop. Those are mighty fine shells.
What kind is that one, Granny?
It's a queen scallop, as a matter of fact.
Queen scallop. Is this a real thing? I just looked them up. I know what they are, but they don't look like that.
Like my creatures in the sea.
Yeah!
Why'd you make them look so weird, Granny?
I'm thinking of a creature that lives under the sea.
He looks like a knockoff Barney. It's a knockoff Patrick Star, although this was created before Patrick Star existed.
Is this the Krusty Krab? No! This is Patrick!
Did SpongeBob knock off WeeSing? Why does he have a bowl cut? Why did you give the turtle a bowl cut, Granny? Okay, the otter is the first one that actually looks adorable. The otter is the only one so far that doesn't look weird. I'm happy that song is over. I'm sorry, that was not a good song.
The giant crab!
The clam, of course.
What's this, Granny?
It's a hermit crab.
Jinx! Jinx again!
It looks for a bigger one.
Yay, education. We're learning. So are we gonna jump into the picture and then when we come out, it's gonna be finished? That's a massive shell. Oh, so it's a magic conch that
Wow, can I
activates a
try?
picture.
Of course. Give it a big blow.
I'm curious of how they're going to get inside.
Singing sea trumpets, Devin. Look! That conch must be very special.
What's happening?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Try it
I
again.
can't make fun of her acting, but it's just so funny. Well, that's not really a fun way to go into the picture. It's just a transition. You don't see anyone actually going out. They arrive on a seahorse? I'm so confused. How do they get on a seahorse from just blowing on a conch? That is such a Barney knockoff. That is a Barney knockoff. Because Barney was already existent at this point, so they might have had the Patrick Star ahead of schedule, ahead of time. But that is Barney as an octopus. I do like the drum set though. The drum set's very creative. That's made out of shells. That's really cute. And the pufferfish isn't as creepy as I thought it was going to be, so that's a positive.
Pufferfish, and my name is Spike.
Alright, so we have Spike and we have Ink. What? Oh no, he looks creepy now. I understand he's supposed to be swimming because they're under the water, but the effects were not there at the time. That's uncanny. Okay, the sea otter is really cute, but it's just a little puppet. Okay, she's adorable. I don't care. I'm falling for it. She's adorable. What were these effects? What? They don't look like they're swimming. They just look like they're flying around.
Look, Granny! Did you draw a penguin in the picture?
Why, waddling waterbirds, no. I wonder where he came from. Gee whiz.
This doesn't make sense. Is he like a Boy Scout and he's on a journey?
Spike's the name.
He's like a
What can we do for
knockoff,
ya?
like, action hero in the 90s.
Trying
to seem all serious and everything. Or like a Batman clone. I don't know, I don't have good references for this, but you know what I mean, where it's like very serious and that musky, serious voice.
He was headed over to Stella's last time I saw
Oh,
him.
Stella's the star.
Who's Stella?
Stella's starfish. She's a groove.
Okay, so now we have our plot device as we, the humans, are also watching all these animals.
So?
Our penguin's lost. And it's gonna meet our hermit crab to try to not be lost. I understand that they're trying to be creative as the years have gone by, but this is the weirdest plot so far. Especially because, oh, that's terrifying.
You silly little sea scallops.
No! How were kids not afraid of this back then?
There's a star.
I feel like I'm watching Death Becomes Her again right now.
The gays love me. I need the gays love me. The gays love me.
I am pretty sure I've never seen this before in my life, but this is another reference of most likely being an influence to my life without knowing it, because these impressions were so popular back then, and this is clearly a Mae West / Marilyn Monroe, and also kind of Liza Minnelli and Judy Garland, like that glamorous girl that I desired to be when I grew up, and still do. I love the song, but the visuals are still terrifying to me. I'm a star! Please! Please, I'm a star! Yeah, I got distracted by the uncanny star doing a diva impression. But yeah, this plot is so strange to me because this is the first one that I'm remembering or seeing where the humans weren't a part of the action. They're just watching like we are. It's very meta in a way. And there's no involvement. I know that they're under the sea, so they're different creatures from the other ones that we've met. But like Big Rock Candy Mountain, she was friends with all the different animals. And even with Sillyville, I mean, Sillyville was all humans too with different colors. But every other one has involved all the people together with the humans or the animals as part of the story. We're just watching this as observers. We're literally going to be hearing our rendition of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Wow. It's like Liza Minnelli, Mae West type of impressions. Oh my gosh. What is this movie? If this was the first WeeSing production I ever saw, I would just never want to see another one again. To me, this is so out of field from the traditional WeeSings. And I have been a little bit weird with the puppetry and stuff, but this is a whole other level. I give them credit for trying to be creative and to keep on experimenting with their production. The shots are really creatively shown. They have a lot of different angles that they're coming at this puppet with, which is really great because like these giant puppets are mainly stationary. So it makes it fun and intriguing to watch. And so far this is the best song, but this is still weird to me. I'm so sorry. I'm getting Little Shop of Horrors vibes from this right now. Like, it's the same. Oh, we actually have a dance we could do now? Okay.
And when I say when, we'll do it all again. Are those a couple of humans over there?
Yeah, so they noticed
They're
that.
all right. We're trying not to scare them.
Are they gonna talk to each other?
Who's the...
She's like the best part about this.
I saw her.
She's adorable.
What?
I love her. I do like the Clam character too, I will say. Like, he has a really nice radio voice. But again, it is also kind of 50s radio show. But like also 80s. Like, I know this was 1994, but like we had, I say this all the time, we had so much retro nostalgia from the 50s and the 80s that seeped into the early 90s. 80s was still new at the time, but there was 50s nostalgia within the 80s that also crept into the 90s. And this sounds like an Elvis song.
By the way, your
Oh my god, wait,
tuxedo
it's so
is
bad because now the more I'm
original.
hearing him,
Oh, you think so?
he sounds like
Gee,
Patrick
thanks.
Bateman from American Psycho.
Bye, Clam.
Well, see you later.
The
Good.
whole album has a clear, crisp sound and a new sheen of consummate professionalism that really gives the songs a big boost.
I'm so sorry for like thinking of very mature adult horror adjacent things when I'm watching a wholesome children's program that's like 30 years old now. I'm just glad at least now that we're seeing the turtle as a puppet form that it's not a bowl cut and instead she's a female and has a bob. The funny thing that I can now associate with WeeSing is a round. And I do love a good round. I say it all the time. But it does make a song so much better when they do a round. Do they actually realize, do they recognize them now? Oh
Sorry to
no.
disturb your schooling,
It's
Minnow.
the other fish. I thought they were gonna welcome the humans!
They are.
I like y'all.
Is this a pollution lesson?
That around your neck.
Yes, it is. I know this is a serious part of this, and I know it's helping teach environmentalism and how important it is to not destroy the ocean or the planet. But this isn't a good song, and I want to crack up at it because it's just a bunch of puppets that are weird looking singing. I know it has a good message. Because they're like, don't destroy the ocean, don't destroy the planet.
I like to sing.
Everyone likes to do different
Oh my god, I totally realized what Spike sounds like.
We're all different.
Trent from Daria.
All right. Here's the plan. I'll sit right here with my foot on the accelerator ready to burn rubber.
That's what it was this entire time. It took me so long to realize it, but it's Trent.
Alternate plan. Cool.
Now, again, this existed before Daria. So it's just a coincidence that Trent sounds like Spike. But it is so funny how there's so many references that I can connect together, even if this is older than most of the
Try to catch up
references.
with Hermit at the Coral Reef.
Not Little Shop of Horrors though. Little Shop of Horrors predates this, and so is Barney.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player.
Oh, we found the crime scene. I see. The one thing that's really great about WeeSing is the foreshadowing that you don't think about at first. But of course, in the beginning of the video, they were talking about all the litter that they were collecting on the beach as well, the shells. So it's nice how subtle it gets because I didn't think about that being a major plot point. And here we are. Okay, I give them that. Oh, good. They actually talk to each other.
Oh, sorry.
Yay! Thank you! Because it was so weird that they were following them around the entire time.
How come they're not
And not
scared?
interacting with each other.
Who'd ever make such a mess?
Humans.
Only humans.
Some
We're the blame
people
for everything.
Are just too lazy to take care of it.
And it's so much worse 30 years later.
On the ocean. Sometimes we forget that if you
I feel like I'm at a
don't
church
pick up
sermon
your
right
garbage,
now with this song.
this is what we get. And the answers in a song I'll sing for you.
But she's already singing. You're already singing. Oh my gosh.
Is to think before you act. Reuse, recycle.
What is
remember
this?
to say, it's a beautiful world. Let's keep it that way.
Can we send this video to all the corporations who are continuing to destroy our planet? Especially with current times with all the data centers killing our energy and water source. I miss when the 90s was actually hopeful about like our world. And that within the 90s and the early 2000s, we were very helpful as a society about making the world a better place. The fact that they had a garbage bag down there to just clean up everything within the ocean floor. We get to meet Krabby, or Hermit, his real name, Hermit, as a fellow Cancer zodiac sign, whose animal is the crab. I'm feeling very attacked right now. Are they gonna give him the shell, and that's his new home, because that'll be big enough for him? I'm calling it now.
I'm supposed to be crabby. That's what everyone calls me.
But that's just the name.
I'm attacked.
Yeah, you don't have to act that way.
I'm very attacked.
No, you don't, Herman.
You mean all this time I thought I had to be crabby?
Uh-huh.
And be alone?
Uh-huh.
And I don't?
Uh-uh.
Well, what do you know? What do you know? Spike, spread the word. We're gonna celebrate.
That's so weird. That was too easy to like change his mind. And in reality, that wouldn't happen. You can't just be like, oh, don't be that way. You're right. Okay. But I understand this was for kids and it's a good message. It's a good message when it comes to the environmental usage. They have so much saxophone influence in here. Like, that's my favorite thing. I love it. It's so fun. How like the big finale always has a good saxophone vibe. They don't even look like they're with the rest of the cast. Like, it looks like they're green screened in front, and then they added all the puppets later on.
Before we go, I have something special for Herman.
Called it.
Something special?
Called it.
For me?
It's a shell. Yep. Predictable.
A waterbed?
Oh my god, I have waterbeds. I have wanted to sleep in a waterbed forever, and I know that was a big thing within the 80s and 90s, maybe 70s too, but now you can't find them anymore. I want to experience a waterbed. Of course, Weber's in the corner, their new friends. So that was the strangest WeeSing production that I've seen. And this one's very interesting too, because you only had 2 humans as part of this cast, and the rest of them were all voices by puppeteers. So I don't know if we're gonna really have a big Where Are They Now section, if there's even anything to find. Starting with our main and only child in this film, Devin was played by Garrett Courtney. He has a few small credits on IMDb after WeeSing, but nothing after 2005. Granny, played by Barbara Holcraft, didn't have anything to find either, although ironically she's not even credited as Granny on IMDb, but instead just the minnow. Through Google, I did see several obituaries too, but wasn't sure if any of those were hers. Again, it would be fantastic if she was still alive and thriving, but logically, if she was within her 60s or 70s during filming, she would be reaching her late 90s, early 100s now, and most people don't live to that age. Anyways, on a lighter note, Craig Carruthers did the voice for our Barney knockoff, Ink, and he's still very active within the music industry. Also, without sounding offensive, I did not expect him to be a white man with that voice. I know this was filmed in Oregon. They definitely did not have a lot of diversity back then. He's got an active website showcasing all the projects and albums he's made, and he's got a section for when he tours. Okay, so I'm not sure if he's still actively touring, but should I go to a show if he ends up playing locally and make a poster of ink for him to show off? He also has a pretty active Instagram and several albums available on Spotify.
It's just 28 days since I met her, and I wish it could go on forever.
Alright, jokes aside, these are amazing songs. I will be adding these into my rotation, and I highly recommend that you do too. And this is why I love doing this research, because you never know when you're going to find these hidden gems. We will be seeing him again in the future because he was also a part of the WeeSing train, so stay tuned. Similarly, Cal Scott, who did the voice for Hermit, but was also the composer for Sillyville, also is still active with his own website, showcasing his music too. It's not as fancy as Craig's, but a great place for him to showcase his talent. And he is extremely talented. I love seeing several of the cast still being active with the music. For the rest of the cast, most of the voice actors didn't have much listed, if anything at all. Unfortunately, the actor for Spike, Eric Hudson, is not the voice of Trent, and he doesn't have anything listed besides his film as well. We've already talked about Richard Moore, who voiced Clem from the previous WeeSing films. He voiced the door knocker in The Marvelous Musical Mansion and the Big Tree in Sillyville. And the last person I want to highlight is Claudia Sloan. She's only credited as a minnow as well in IMDb, but the very interesting thing I want to mention is that she was also a producer of this Lost in Dinosaur World film. I've never heard anything about this, and I'm so intrigued to watch it in the future. At least that was watched now. I checked off another WeeSing, and there's only a couple more to go. This was just very different. You could just tell that they were in their experimental era. I give them credit. They had some interesting choices that were made. Most of the music I didn't really enjoy. There was some cute songs, but I missed the dancing. And that's something that you wouldn't think about. But like, WeeSing, of course, is all about music. We know this. But every WeeSing song that I've watched so far has had a lot of dancing and following along, and it makes it fun and more interactive to watch. And this was missing here. And there was such a huge chunk of time that was focused on just the puppets, and the humans were not included, like I said, many times. So when they came in, it was like towards the end of the third act, and then that was it. We're done. So the little bit of dancing we got to get was so minuscule. This was very different from any other WeeSing that I watched. And again, this is just my opinion. You might have fond memories with this, and I understand, like, I don't want to hate on WeeSing because WeeSing's amazing. And I still would love to know about the production because, especially with this one, there was so much puppetry involved and the set design was still amazing. They do an amazing set design. I see it all the time, especially with this little space they had while they were producing these. Set design's phenomenal. Puppetry's cute. A little bit, but also a little bit uncanny. But that's okay, because WeeSing's always been a little uncanny. Let me know if you had any fond memories watching this, if this was one of your favorites, because again, love WeeSing as a series, and I'm excited to continue because we have a few more to go. But now that we're rearing the end, that all of them have been rewatched or watched for the first time, this definitely stood out the most. Again, it had a really good message, and I understand that. It was great to promote Earth Day and to promote saving the sea, which was a really big thing during the time. I remember as a kid always learning about how to save the sea. It was really important to cut up the plastic that was around the cans when you got a six-pack. Still very important to do. Cut up everything so they don't get caught in the ocean and they don't get caught around a turtle's neck or an otter's neck or a dolphin. Any wonderful sea creature we love so much. But this is very different. It should be really interesting because I still have an older WeeSing to watch, and then the last WeeSing ever made still in the future. There's still more to come, so until then, thank you once again for joining, and I will see you in the next one.